क्या हो गया? कोई नहीं मिल रहा है आज तो। हाय जेमोस। क्या लगता है आज कौन जीतेगा? फ्रांस और इसमें फ्रांस और जॉर्डन।
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Trossard. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Rice. What's destined for the flank? Rice. He's got away. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And Shevchenko, look at this. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. That was not Pogba. Foden. Was somewhat off target. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
But he has slightly Slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Shot a goal! And a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Reinders at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. Really needed to put himself.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Guardiola. Trossard. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Trossard. Searching pass he's played there. That was expertly dealt with.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rogers. Reinders. That brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So once again, we're underway.
Manchester are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
And the shots! Guardiola can clear it away. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good vision. And this is Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So where will he go?
Retta.
He's got a goal! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Over to the right flank. Haaland. Good read, needed to be. Couldn't squeeze it through. Here's Foden. Now it's Haaland.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking up. There's the shot! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Trossard. Shot is having a shot! And he hits the net! victory laps mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Matches Nunez, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Semenyo providing an outlet on that flank. And the pass is intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Bernardo Silva, Red Shevchenko.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Shevchenko.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Number 7, Reinders.
Ruben
Coming on
Diaz.
the field. Number 10,
And it's Nunez.
Beto. Number
Just 5
18,
minutes left.
Mamouche. Number 9,
Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Donnarumma is there to clear. Trossard! And now it's a race for the ball.
added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Odegaard. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's had it nicked away. That has not gone well. Saka.
Oh, great feet, that.
He is through here. That's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's only too happy to take that back. Beto goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Saka, look at the space. Real chance! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Saka. Arsenal currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Van Dijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the set. If you have just joined, you have just the kick-off. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, over the years, I've seen some great defence.
Oh, he's chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like they're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
And Berbatov! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Look at this. Fernandez! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Manchester United leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's definitely not his best. It's played through for him. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Might come loose. Ball is over the line. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Saka, the most accurate pass. Robson takes the shot. Oh, cracking at him.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Trossard. And this is Shevchenko. White. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. McAllister. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Saka tries to pass it through. Pickford. O'Shea wins the duel this time. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's O'Reilly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's having a hit! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello, everybody, and this
What have we
is a
learned from
quick
the first
reminder to
45
let you know
minutes?
that-
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half. And Berbatov! A split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a decent clearance. Adams. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well read. The danger is averted. Oh, good looking ball. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. This looks promising. Robson! It's a loose ball. Trossard. He's only too happy to take that back. O'Reilly. Great vision. Juve. Van Dijk takes it away. Juve was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pickford gets it clear. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some shots. Shapes to shoot!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 12, Tango. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 19, Trossard. Coming on the field, number 4, Mosquera. Number 20, Madueke. Number 10, Eze.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. McAllister plays it short. And here's Madueke. And the finish!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, McAllister.
Corner
Coming
number
on the
2 then.
field is number 23, Mikel
Eze
Barella.
with the short one. Shot could be on. Decent chance!
Well, that is rather wayward. Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Calafiori kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Eze. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Right, Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is Number 18, Arjun.
And he's gone looking for safety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Now chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tries from a long way out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely intercepted. Calafiori, can he get on the end of this? And he's in on the big chance! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have stolen level at the last. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Today's match is now on sale.
No winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution in progress.
Into extra time we go. Arsenal displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is... Oh, shooting chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
And look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Options for movement. Eze has it out wide and in space. Eze going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort! And he's managed to get rid. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nunez unable to make it happen for all. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Is only
Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very clear.
He's gone for goal! Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is
He's having a pop!
Eucharist.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. is the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Well, winning it would have been too much to ask, given their situation. And they've done remarkably well to get this far, you know.
Children's announcement.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus.
Nearby member of staff.
Which way will he go? And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland, the next man to walk up to the spot.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. Eze is the man who's second in line.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Darwin, second in line for them. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Madwicki is the third man to step forward.
It was well disguised, but gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Shevchenko, the third man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Arsenal are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Of course. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
The margin of error is 0. Oh, he saved it! And that's done it! Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
For today's game, then, Jim, from the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more, but certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.